Good morning. It's Wednesday, the 25th. So sorry. All right, let's open the last of these Advents. Let's start with Knitty McPurly. Hers was just 25 days of minis, so it is just beautiful light. All right. Twice sheared sheep. It's a little zipper bag. Utterly awesome. Okay, let's open Fibernymph. It's kind of coming out the bag. Okay. So the real question is, do we think I could single ply this and then, well, spin this and ply it? I'm so sorry. Do we think we could ply this with the other ones? Or would that be just too wild of a color? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. And Arkansas Yarn Co. Wonka. Okay. Empty it out, and then, so obviously the bag. And then there is the full skein of yarn. So it's all the colors of the rainbow, and then it has, of course, like the Wonka jacket color. It is Pure Imagination. And there is a cocoa in there. And there is a little zipper bag. A candy cane. A little Ghirardelli chocolate, and this was the extra I was talking about. Let's take another bag for the full. It's a Hugh Grant Oopa Loopa sticker. I mean, it's hilarious and it's huge. I have no clue where I would put this thing. But hilarious. So yeah. Yeah, so that is all the Advents. How did you guys do with your Advents? Did you enjoy what you got? Have you been making things with your Advents, unlike me? Yeah, it's just been a rough month. So the biggest question I have is about this fiber. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm in deep thoughts about it. I just don't know. I like it. I just don't know if I should ply it with the other ones I've been doing. We'll see. We'll see. So today, I have the day to myself at home until about 2 maybe, and then I'm going to a friend's house for a game day. So that should be fun. Good food, good friends, games, and I need to figure out a small project to bring because I finished my sock, and usually that's my go-to something small to have at the table. So I will have to think about what to bring. I may need to cast on another sock. I do have my Woolens and Nosh. I did find my mini last night, so that's good. I have started on the first sock toe. I somehow don't believe I'm going to finish both socks today. I will definitely finish them this month before the new year. That should not be a problem. So I guess if I don't work on those today, I could just mark where I need to cut for the heel and bring those for game day. So then I would technically have a sock, and then just work on something else while I'm at the house today. So yeah, who knows what I'll get up to. I hope you all have a great day, and I'm sure I'll say it later, but just in case, thank you so much for tuning in to what I call my Let's Get Real vlog. It's not pretty, it's just real life. So thank you so much for being here and watching. I appreciate every one of you and those that have commented throughout the way. Thank you and have a good day, and we'll see what I put in here. Bye. So, if you've been here a while, you know I have an ungodly amount of whips. I have absolutely zero reason to cast anything on. So naturally, I'm winding up yarn for 2 new projects. Hey, knit your joy. That's what I'm saying. So, the first one, you can see behind me, is this yarn. I usually don't love knitting up thicker yarns. It actually hurts my wrists, but ever since Hedgehog Fibers came out with this yarn, they came out with this colorway at the same time that she always releases her patterns for free. And so the colorway is Moonstone. This is super bulky, and the pattern is Moonstone Shawl. So it is a shawl with 3 of these bulky weights with a US 15. I love this color. Of course, it has the blues. It has the bits of hot pink like I love. Ever since I saw the pattern, I knew I was gonna have to make it. So yeah, I'm gonna wind this up. All 3 skeins. And then if you are a regular watcher of the podcast, I have been talking about how I had specifically 2 quantities of sweater quantity yarn I wanted to knit on in the colder months that are definitely to me like colder knitting, perfect sweaters. So I decided to get out some of the yarn for the first one. So this is Knit Picks High Desert Sport Weight. This is 298 yards per 100 grams. It is 100% American wool. This is sport weight, and this color is Ponderosa Heather. So I am gonna cake up 3 of these to get started, and then I am going to be making the Weekender Crew by Andrea Mowry. I have the original Weekender, which is one of my most worn sweaters. I have bought the Weekender Light, but have not made it. But I love the idea of having another Weekender essentially, but this has a different neckline instead of the boat neck. So, and this one has pockets too, which I've never knit pockets before. So I just decided I wanted to at least get one of my 2 cold weather garments on the needles. So that's what I'm doing. I'm home today. I thought, let's cake up some yarn, at least to get started with them, and we'll see how we go. I know that I have had a size 15 needle, but I cannot find it. I don't recall getting rid of my big needles, but I might have to do a more thorough search, and if not, I'm gonna have to pick up one when I go to work tomorrow. So let's wind some yarn.
Hey everyone, it's about 8:30. Just got home a while ago from my game day with friends. It was fun and I meant to take some pictures and totally did not. We had yummy food and played some fun, relaxing games, and yeah, it was a good time. So I didn't finish my socks, but I finished both toes. So I just need to cut in the heel. Yay! These will definitely get done before the end of the month. Probably this weekend. Excuse me. So yeah, I worked on that. And I started a swatch with the yarn I caked up for the Weekender. It's Knit Picks High Desert. So I'm working on a swatch for that. And my other project that I caked up is for the Moonstone Shawl from, I think it's Beata Jezik from Hedgehog Fibers. And I could not find a US 15 needle anywhere, so I'm gonna pick one up at work tomorrow, and then maybe I'll cast that on tomorrow night. We'll see. I don't know. So this is the end of December vlogging. All the admins have been opened. I have a ton of minis that I haven't started with, but almost finished pairs of socks, and I do have 4 more days of spinning. I have 4 completed bobbins. I have 4 days of spinning. May get done by the end of the month. We'll see. I don't really have any plans this weekend, but now then my next day off will be Wednesday, which will be the 1st. So I plan on, that'll be podcast day, and we'll get off early Tuesday again for New Year's Eve, and I plan on then kind of sitting down, finishing up my calendar for the year, make sure I have pictures of all the projects I have completed by the end of the year, and then kind of figure out my plan for January 1st, because since it is the 1st for my podcast, I will talk goals and talk about maybe my year-long make-along having to do a stash and what I'm thinking on that. And also, if you're watching this and you have been following the Stripe Along 2024, make sure you put your entries in on my Ravelry page for that. The last day to post for that will be New Year's Eve. If you haven't and you didn't know about it, I was co-hosting the Stripe Along 2024 with Happy Little Yarn and Jesslyn Janice. And I know Jesslyn already posted her prizes. I'm going to pull 2 winners on the 1st from my Ravelry finished objects thread for the Stripe Along. So anything stripy, whether it's this self striping or you've striped things yourself. It was going on October, November, December. Yeah. So it could have been a whip before then. So if you finished anything October, November, December, post that in the finished objects thread, and I have some prizes I will be giving away. So make sure you get those entries in. And if this is the first time you checked me out, thank you so much for being here. I know this is definitely not the most entertaining vlog of December, but I enjoy chatting with you, and I appreciate those that have stuck around and listened. And so please check out my regular podcast if you haven't already. I podcast every 2 weeks. I upload them on Friday mornings, so the next one should be up on January 3rd into a fresh new year. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'll see you real soon. Bye.